Hold on, y'all. Edge is being a bitch right now. God damn it. God damn it. Can you fucking close? Can they hear me? It's not working. God damn it. Stop it. Shit, I didn't know. Fuck.
I was angry before, but I circled the drain in my mind. I can't find. Don't let the sun go down. Don't let the sun go down. I was angry before, but I circled the drain in my mind. I can't find. Don't let the sun go down.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of what's this? That's my Roundup. Yeah. Today, is he okay? I don't think he's okay. Anyway, what does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Anyway, we have Peyton, if you want to say something, just freaking say it. I don't know what you mean. Jesus Christ.
YouTube fucking hates me. This Edge really
Honestly,
hates me.
just say something if you want to say something. You just doing this isn't gonna work.
YouTube fucking hates me, y'all.
We have Peyton Cash with us, we have Ross Bollocks, and we have Thomas Noble.
YouTube fucking hates me.
This is probably the worst intro yet.
45 hours later until Ellen just made the intro.
Well, I was
No, I
busy,
blame
okay?
Peyton for that. I blame Peyton.
I'm sorry, okay? Fucking you, fucking Edge.
I told him to tell me. He didn't say
The
anything.
fucker's not even. The fucker's still muted. We don't even know
Yeah,
what
he's
he's
still
saying.
Yeah, that
How am I
motherfucker's still muted.
Ah! Fucking YouTube
Care to explain?
Yeah,
YouTube fucking
chat.
hates me.
42 hours later until Payne gets his mic unmuted.
YouTube hates me, everyone. YouTube absolutely freaking hates me. Yeah, it hates me. It calls on itself.
That's funny.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? It closes on you?
No, we're still live though, but No, yeah,
We are logging.
yeah, we're lagging bad, man. I don't know what's wrong, man. Like, my internet, bro, is just not working. Maybe it's because my Spotify's up, maybe. Or maybe it's Edge, I don't know.
At this point, we don't even know.
It's not very
Anyway,
Yeah. Try to fucking think of something here, but let's just get this stupid
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
God
yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, we're lagging bad. Alright, well, back to basics, let's go.
Motherfucker.
So,
Alright.
we're here to do the Wrestling Roundup for July the 5th, 2021. The last week of the Thunderdome era. Well, kind of. Because Monday tonight is the last show of the Thunderdome, which was pre-recorded. So thanks a lot that. Yeah.
yes.
So Ross, mind if you go ahead and get started with the Monday Night Raw review?
Alright. So, starting Monday Night Raw, The Miz and John Morrison opened the show with another episode of Miz TV. Before he brought out his first guest, the A-lister declared Johnny Drip Drip would win the briefcase. Drew McIntyre came out and told a story about being related to Davy Crockett. Ricochet was up next, and The Miz admonished him for taking such a big risk in his match with Morrison last week. Riddle rode his scooter to the ring with his ankle wrapped up due to the injury he suffered last week. He said he would dedicate his win at Money in the Bank to Randy Orton. AJ Styles and Omos came down to complain about how the former, what the fuck is this? They complained about how he wasn't pinned last week.
Oh.
Yeah, AJ Styles was complaining about how he wasn't pinned last week and how he should be in Money in the Bank.
Okay.
But Omos tipped over the ladder that Riddle was sitting on, and he crashed to the mat on his bad leg. Styles then took a cheap shot at Riddle's ankle while Ricochet and Morrison got into a fight. The match between Ricochet and Morrison got started after the commercial break. They remained grounded for the first few minutes, but as the pace picked up, they started using the ropes to their advantage. John Morrison powerbombed Ricochet into the barricade as the show cut to a commercial. Morrison hitting a Spanish fly was just one of the impressive moves we saw in the second half. Morrison took Ricochet out at ringside, and The Miz helped keep Ricochet out of the ring so John Morrison could win by countout. And that was that match between Ricochet and John Morrison. And now, tonight on Raw, they're going to have a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yay. That's gonna be good.
The first match, I'd say, is probably the best so far because of the ending.
There's just
And then
one though they're gonna do tonight.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do tonight. Next up, some unlikely partnerships were featured in an 8-women tag team match when Naomi, Asuka, Nikki Ash, which they changed their name from Nikki Cross, and Alexa Bliss, teaming up to face Eva Marie, Doudrop, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler. Nikki and Bliss have history as former tag team partners. Jax and Baszler did not seem happy about teaming with Eva and Doudrop, and Asuka has had issues with Bliss earlier this year. The match quickly devolved into a series of moves where everyone took each other out. Bliss ended up as the last woman standing after she scared Eva out of the ring with a scream. We returned from a break to see Doudrop throwing Nikki around the ring like a rag doll. She brought in Jax, and they crushed Asuka between them by running into her at the same time. Baszler broke Bliss's trance on Reginald by throwing her into the barricade. The match came to an end when Nia hit Nikki with a Samoan drop for the pin. But what I find strange about... I mean, it's not really strange, considering Eva's always saying that she's the winner, even though she doesn't do shit.
Eva don't do a single shit.
Talking about Natalia, she's been added to the women's Money in the Bank match.
She has,
Yep.
and now there's only one more spot left.
Yeah, she's not. Bold prediction, she ain't winning.
Obviously.
That's most people's bold prediction. A lot of people don't think Natalia's going to win. And then next
No.
up, After several weeks of interactions backstage, Mansoor and Mustafa Ali met for a match. They kept things technical for the first few minutes with a series of takedowns and counters. Once Mansoor got angry, he started utilizing strikes to keep the upper hand. Ali got his foot caught in the ropes and Mansoor helped the referee get it free. He checked on Ali and he ended up getting pinned with a roll-up, the most dangerous move in sports entertainment. Ali quickly revealed his leg was fine as he celebrated his win.
Bruh.
I guess it's another one of those moments where Ali's trying to teach Mansoor a lesson.
Bruh. How did Ali fucking cheat to win?
I mean, you'd expect it. Kinda.
Yeah, you do.
Kneel, though.
I mean, Ali was talking about it for the past several weeks with Mansoor, how, like, anything can happen and it's not what he expects. It's not what he expects at all, and that's what he learned. The next match we had was former 3MB stablemates doing battle this week when Jinder Mahal took on Drew McIntyre. Unfortunately... Wait, what? Why is... Okay, no, fuck that. They locked up and fought for control. McIntyre knocked Mahal down with a shoulder tackle twice to establish his dominance. The modern-day Maharaja jabbed the Scottish Warrior in the throat and suplexed him onto the announcer's table. As we went to break, we returned to see Mahal still controlling the pace. McIntyre spiked him with a Future Shock DDT before setting up for the Claymore. Veer and Shanky got involved before he could execute the move and caused a disqualification, and Jinder Mahal ended up stealing Drew McIntyre's sword to end that segment.
You know what was funny about that?
What?
He ran up to the stage before the replay.
AW results.
True.
And also, Ahmed, in the chat, you should know this by now. No ETL or FTL allowed.
Yes.
We don't allow that in the streams anymore.
Yeah, we don't. 7.
And then, this was a match that got, I guess, a lot of people hyped if you watch a certain someone. Which is Lucha House Party versus Mason T-Bar. Mace and Lindsay Dorado started in the ring for their teams. Dorado tried to use his speed to take control early, but Mace's power prevented him from getting the advantage. Mace caught him in midair and threw him over the top rope. T-Bar continued the assault by slamming Dorado's head into the announcer's table. Mace came back in to deliver a big boot for a close 2 count. It looked like Mace and T-Bar had the win secured, but Dorado was able to score the win with a victory roll out of nowhere. With some help from Grand Metalik.
The only funny thing about this was it killed Conman. It literally killed Conman.
It did. It really did.
No, I
he
feel
literally went on the floor. He basically
He's
was
dead.
fine.
He's dead. He played
No,
dead.
what I liked about that is the Lucha gift popping up and seemingly bringing him back to life.
Oh,
yeah, literally at the same time.
I'm dead. No!
Yep. And Lucha House Party just won the match over the dead beats of Mace and T-Bar, which I'm happy with that. Embrace the
Mason's bad boring, right?
Thomas,
What did you
goddamn
just
it.
say?
What did we just say, dude? Jesus.
Alright, next match we had was Riddle versus AJ Styles. Again. After what happened during the Miz TV segment, an injured Riddle ended up facing Styles in a singles bout. Wherever Styles is, Omos is never far behind. As expected, the Phenomenal One immediately set his sights on Riddle's ankle. The wrapping he wore may as well have been a big red bullseye for Styles to aim at. Riddle stood on one foot like Daniel LaRusso and hit a crane kick even after Styles mocked him for trying to be the Karate Kid. That was an amazing moment that Riddle had. I really liked it. As he went
We
to
also
a
allowed
break,
apparently.
just Riddle pulling off a Karate Kid move. I liked it because I enjoyed the movie. As he went to a break, Omos tripped Riddle to give Styles an assist. Riddle hit a huge knee to the face to give himself a bit of a breather. He began to build some momentum but still favored his right foot. He missed a moonsault and landed right on his bad leg. Styles hit him with a modified fireman's carry slam for a near fall. The Viking Raiders appeared at ringside, and the distraction allowed Riddle to roll up Styles for the win. Riddle beating AJ Styles.
Peyton, there's more lag.
More lag.
What you did probably made it worse, Peyton.
I didn't do anything, bro.
Anyway, continue.
It's
You
gonna be
have
the
to just
classic.
listen to our voices, okay?
It's just gonna be our classic go-to. Just blame Peyton for everything.
No, blame Vega. He pushed the button. He just pushed a button.
Yeah, blame Vega because he's a fucking asshole.
Vega's probably hacking our shit
No,
right
he
now.
just pushed the button.
And
Anyway,
then we
continue.
just had. And this next match, I didn't really enjoy. Two random pairings had a match this week when Elias and Cedric Alexander faced Jackson Riker and the 24/7, or he's not the 24/7 champion, actually, R-Truth. He almost won the title when Akira Tozawa ran to the ring to avoid a bunch of other people.
This was stupid.
Yeah, I did not like this segment at all. Truth ran after him, so Riker was all by himself as the match got started. He planted Alexander with a side slam before telling him to tag Elias. Elias refused to tag into the match and backed his way up the ramp. Riker hit a spinning side slam on Alexander for the win. Essentially kind of like ruining it, Cedric Alexander-ish. Alexander did not last at all.
If they wanted them to have a one-on-one match, then just do the 24/7 title thing in a different segment. It's not rocket science.
Probably so. Probably. Bless you!
And then,
God.
you,
Ugh,
for
thank you.
fuck's sake. And then the final match of the night was a tag team contest between The New Day, Bobby Lashley, and a returning MVP into the ring. How long has it been since we've seen MVP in the ring?
Too long.
Don't know. Probably likes the rumble or something.
Woods and MVP kicked off the action with an exchange of holds and counters. MVP shoved Woods to the mat and talked some trash. Woods retaliated with a chop block to the same knee MVP injured several months ago. When Kingston and Lashley tagged in, the Almighty took over. He cornered Kingston and unloaded on him with big right hands and shoulder thrusts to the body. MVP fell victim to the Unicorn Stampede in the corner before the show cut to a break. We returned to see Lashley run over Woods like a steamroller. It took a few minutes for Woods to make a desperate tag to Kingston. The former WWE champion took out both opponents with a few of his signature moves before MVP took him down for a 2 count. Kingston countered the Playmaker and hit Trouble in Paradise for the pin on MVP. So New Day beat Bobby Lashley and MVP. Would this technically be Kofi's second win over Bobby Lashley? I guess it would be.
Technically, yeah.
It technically is. Technically. But then again, sadly, this Raw wasn't as good as the previous Monday Night Raws. It kind of fell back to meh.
Yeah.
Raw these days is meh, though, isn't it?
I mean, like the
gotten
previous, like 2 of the previous ones they did were actually pretty good in my opinion.
Let's
But
just
that's
hope
it. They were just
tonight is better.
They're meant to be the flagship
tonight
show
is
for a
perfect.
reason. It's meant to be the flagship show.
Alright.
Well, that does it for Monday Night Raw.
Now.
So, people in the chat, we know we have lag, but you came here to listen to us talk, not see us, so, yeah.
True. Alright, now move on to NXT.
Alright.
TNX.
Alright. What we started out with on NXT. Oh, wait, fuck. I got the wrong one up, for fuck's sake. It was pretty much the Great American Bash. It was the NXT Great American Bash. So what we started off in the show was MSK battling Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa with the NXT Tag Team titles on the line. For fuck's sake. The veterans overwhelmed MSK with their in-ring acumen. It was a dissection early, especially at the hands of Timothy Thatcher. When Tommaso Ciampa got involved, he physically embarrassed Nash Carter. Carter and Wesley slowly regained some energy, getting physical and intense with the challengers. Lee kicked out of a powerbomb backbreaker from Ciampa, aka Project Ciampa. And then he and MSK began to build momentum. The two teamed up on the black card, aka Tommaso Ciampa, hitting a senton bomb and a corkscrew senton for a near fall. Ciampa responded with the fairy tale ending, then Toothless Timmy locked in an ankle lock. Ciampa tried to stop Nash Carter from interfering, but was knocked into Timothy Thatcher. This set up Wes Lee for an inside cradle on Thatcher to pin Timothy Thatcher, and MSK retains the title. So MSK retained the NXT tag titles against Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa.
Okay, I'm
Next
gonna
up,
say something. Whoever can guess what drink I have in my hand is the coolest person here.
Lucas Aid.
No,
By the way, what is
Ah,
Lucas Aid?
fuck.
it's not Lucasade.
What?
It's Vimto.
Huh?
It's Vimto.
What in the name of
Vimto?
the hell is Vimto?
I don't think we have Vimto in the U.S.
We don't.
I do have Lucasade though. It's downstairs.
What is Lucas Aid?
Nice.
Explain.
Okay. Basically, it's
Is this gonna
one
be-
of these. It's one of these, and it's basically orange.
So it's basically kind of like orange juice.
Yeah, but it tastes better.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about wrestling, not drinks.
I'm
I always have a drink here though. Continue.
Alright, next up we had at the Great American Bash, William Regal and Samoa Joe stood out in the middle of the ring to make sure Karrion Kross and Johnny Gargano did not get physical. Once they arrived, both William Regal and Samoa Joe announced that they would have an NXT champion match the following week, Karrion Kross versus Johnny Gargano. And with that being said, they also announced that the special guest referee of that match would indeed be Samoa Joe, which is going to be very, very exciting. So that's.
I mean,
that's
he's gonna get involved in that. He's gonna get involved in that match.
What if he? I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to cost Karrion Kross or something. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
He'll try to cost him, but Kross is still gonna win.
Ugh, fuck.
I doubt they're gonna bring the NXT title back to Johnny.
Nah.
That would be stupid. I mean, they're kind of building up to Joe versus Cross, aren't they?
Yeah. The next match we had, I was with Thomas watching this, and Thomas was completely livid during that. LA Knight defending the $1 Million Championship against Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes clotheslined LA Knight out of the ring.
Grimes.
After a crossbody, the Technical Savage almost picked up a quick victory. The two went back and forth, where Knight had to keep trying to slow Grimes down to stay in the fight. Grimes kicked out of a fireman's carry slam and a superplex to stay in the fight, causing Knight to grow angry and grab the $1 Million Championship. The referee stopped it, and the chaos that followed led to LA Knight hitting to... Who the fuck is the Technical Savage? Get specific, you fucking morons. Whoever that is. Whoever the fuck is called the Technical Savage hit a poison Rana for a near fall. God damn it.
Wow.
Knight planted Grimes outside with a DDT on the $1 Million Championship outside of the referee's vision, nearly getting a count out to win. But Grimes gets back into the ring just in time. Okay, now it tells me. Now it tells me who the Technical Savage is. It's Cameron Grimes. When Cameron Grimes got back into the ring, he stumbled right into the BFT, which put him away. With that happening, LA Knight retains, and Cameron Grimes is now LA Knight's butler. Which I was watching that with Thomas, and let's just say Thomas was done.
Yep.
Thomas was just done.
Yes.
I think he broke dishes too.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think he broke some dishes. Did you, Thomas? I couldn't remember.
If he did, I swear to God.
Broke dishes.
Oh
Yeah, that's the thing.
yeah, or that.
Oh, window.
Pretty much.
So
I wouldn't be surprised if you would break a window.
So, Aled, you probably don't know the story, but right when I believe it was during when Lesnar beat Casey for the title at SmackDown, Noble was so angry that Lesnar won. For the first time ever, he broke a dish, and all of us.
It was live,
It was live too.
and everyone were laughing. Everyone was
We
laughing.
were fucking dying.
I think what makes that more funny is that everyone knew Lesnar was going to win.
Yeah, like even
But the fact
I knew that Lesnar was gonna win.
the fact that it
They were
was
not.
like
They were
6
not
seconds.
pinning Lesnar over for one title match on SmackDown and having lose. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that probably got people pissed is that the match was like 6 seconds long.
Yeah, why not? Who do?
Yep.
Why are people sending me messages? I'm busy. Send them later. Or you've had
Next.
all day.
Man, what are you doing? But anyway, the next match we had was The Way, containing Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, defending their NXT Women's Tag Team Championships against Io Shirai and Zoe Stark.
And guess who
Actually-
just returned?
Actually, before that, they revealed the lineup for the NXT Breakout Tournament that's happening.
Never mind.
The what?
NXT Breakout Tournament. Basically for new people.
Oh.
It consists of the following people: Trey Baxter, Carmelo Hayes, Andre Chase, Josh Briggs, Ika Manjiro, Joe Gacy, Odyssey Jones, Duke Hudson, and that's everybody. So, today, starting the Breakout Tournament, we're getting Ika Manjiro versus Duke Hudson to start off the NXT Breakout Tournament. But anyway, back to the NXT Women's Tag title match. Earlier in this match, Indy Hartwell dumped Zoe Stark to the floor. Stark had to fight through to eventually get the tag to Io Shirai, who found herself face-to-face with Candice LeRae. Io Shirai caught Candice LeRae with a tiger kick and springboard drop kick. LeRae responded by trapping Io Shirai in the Gargano escape. Hartwell stopped Stark from interfering with Dexter Loomis's... This was strange. He put Indy Hartwell...
Hold up, Ross. I'm gonna stop you right there. It's not Gargano. It's LeRae, you motherfucker. You just botched.
They're married.
You botched. It's LeRae. You botched.
Well, they're
Candice is called
married.
Candice LeRae.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah,
She's
I mean,
not
they're
called
married.
Candice Gargano.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ross Blocks just botched.
I
Well, here's the
mean,
thing. I'm going to stop you right there.
Peyton botched like 2 weeks in a row, so...
Well, you didn't acknowledge him like that. You didn't talk like that to Peyton, did you?
Yeah.
Besides, they have Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan, who both call the Yes Lock the Yes Lock. They both use the Yes Lock. And they're married. So why are
No,
you...
Brie Bella just steal.
It's Gargano. That's just stupid. That's a stupid of a use of a name.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I would not like to be your child with you picking my name.
Let's just say that Ross just botched. Let's move on.
Let's just say Tom.
Okay.
Let's just say
Okay.
Thomas is salty, and let's move on.
Let's just move on anyway.
While that was going
So we
on,
can all...
Indy Hartwell, strange enough, locked in Dexter Loomis's move, Silence, but eventually Io Shirai would roll to safety. As Candice LeRae was about to finish off Io Shirai, the lights went out, and all we saw was a battery that went from 99 to 100%, and it was revealed that Tegan Knox had returned to NXT. This distracted Candice LeRae, allowing Io Shirai to take out Candice LeRae, make the tag to Zoe Stark, Zoe Stark would take out Indy Hartwell with a knee, and we got new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. Io Shirai and Zoe Stark won the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. And you can, I guess, thank Tegan Nox for that, because after the match ended, Tegan Nox went right after Candice. And you would think that they start their feud or something, or restart it.
Motherfucking nope!
Which we're going to talk about later on today.
Yeah.
And I honestly do not want to talk about... I don't want to talk about the next segment, though, but we have to cover it. We have to cover it. It was not good, though.
The thing is,
Hit
like...
row.
Wait, hold on. The thing is, like, when you did that, when I said, motherfucking nope, I threw my phone across the room. Now it's on my bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alright, next.
Next up was probably the worst moment of the Great American Bash.
Hey, Raul!
Hit Row decided to have a unique championship celebration, a championship cipher, with Ashante the Adonis as the DJ. B-Fad and Top Dollar dropped some bars to prepare for the main event, Isaiah Swerve Scott. Honestly,
That kind of sucks.
it was a little bit of a cringe fest, I'm not gonna lie.
Cringe.
It was a bit of a cringe fest. Hello, Raul.
I know, Raul. I really just throw my phone away because what happened. You'll see. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Peyton, you're on your phone like every single stream, bro.
I know, like...
So
Ugh.
B-Fab, Top Dollar, and Isaiah Swerve basically
Your phone
dropped some
actually
rap
nearly fell
bars,
off the bed.
and it honestly wasn't really that good.
I think...
I think NXT's getting worse. Not gonna lie to you.
I mean, when we start talking about the main event, maybe you think, meh. Like, I feel like it's starting to get like a little pre-regular because Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, they, of course, took the main event, which was an amazing match, in my opinion.
I
Adam
need the
Cole
haircut.
nursed a left knee injury from last week that forced him to start slow, but he matches Kyle O'Reilly when his rival began to lay in shots. While Kyle hit hard, Cole hit harder, planting him with a backstabber for a near fall. Cole taunted O'Reilly, mentioning Kyle's wife, which is kind of fucked up. It is really fucked up. This made Kyle get really aggressive. Cole bashed his left knee hard into the steel post, both left hobbling. Cole and O'Reilly found every opening to do more damage. O'Reilly finally locked in a knee bar, forcing Cole to crawl in pain to the ropes. Outside, Cole hit an emphatic Panama Sunrise, but it was not enough. Adam Cole dodged a diving knee and hit the last shot. We thought it was over, but Kyle kicked out at the very last second. We all thought it was over. But Kyle O'Reilly would then block another Panama Sunrise that Adam Cole attempted to do, but that move only put more pain on Kyle O'Reilly as Adam Cole immediately went back up to the middle rope to land a Panama Sunrise, following up with another last shot. Adam Cole would then defeat Kyle O'Reilly. So now each man is 1-1. Would you say one more match between the two would be good?
Probably.
One more match to settle the score. But what stipulation would it be?
It should have a stipulation.
Yeah.
We had an unsanctioned match. We had a normal wrestling match. What are your guys' opinions on what the final match should be? Or what do you guys think?
Last man
for what?
standing?
Loser leaves NXT?
No, I'd say last man standing.
Yes.
What about
I
I
need to fix
Quit?
my hair.
What about I Quit?
Nah.
Nah,
Maybe.
I say NXT's first ever tables, lies, and chairs match.
A TLC
But what would be
match?
what would they have on the line though?
No one.
They don't have anything to grab for. They have nothing on the line right now. So what could they?
Well, the thing is, it's a TLC match, right? But the way to win is just pinfall submission.
Yeah.
So
Didn't they have that with Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman in like 2018
I
or
think they did.
something?
I think they did.
Well, it doesn't happen. But doesn't happen in NXT. No, it doesn't.
So the thing is, I actually want to see them do like a last man standing match.
This was actually, I think there was a match stipulation that has rarely ever been used at all.
Ambulance.
Well, actually, yeah, ambulance match could be pretty good. I think a ambulance match would be pretty good for Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole.
I mean, one of them will probably end up leaving in it anyway. So.
True. All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna fix my hair. I'll be back.
All right. While he does
All
that,
right.
we now go into AEW, the first show out of Jacksonville, basically, as AEW is going to be in Miami, Florida, which honestly is a big thing going into AEW, with a main event. This is Road Rager, of course. We have the main event was the Young Bucks taking on Eddie Kingston and Pentagon Jr. Even though his name's wrong, but I'm gonna still call him Pentagon Jr. for the AEW.
This wasn't a pay-per-view, was it?
No, like a TV special.
Okay.
Like a television event.
Yep. And then we have a debut match between Matt Sydal and Andrade El Idolo. Alright. So first things first, we have ourselves a South Beach strap match between Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall. QT goes for an underhand attack, but Cody soon takes control with the strap. Is this AEW's first ever strap match, or was there one before?
There was a strap match before.
Okay, thank you. QT then goes for a diamond cutter early, but while flipping, Cody slaps him in the midsection with a strap. Aaron Solo tries to meddle in the match, but Dustin Rhodes comes out to regulate. He brawls with Solo to the back. Nick Cormoto pursues. Cody follows QT with hitting 3 turnbuckles but a big German suplex by QT ends it all. On the outside, QT pulls Marshall into the ring post. QT's busted open as the lights suddenly go out and come back on. QT takes... Fuck you, Thunder. Yeah, currently it's Thunder outside my house right now, so... QT takes control. Can you cut that out? QT takes control.
Yeah, Thomas.
QT sucks chance. JR says it's a must-win for QT. Later on, QT catches Cody on the top rope with a diamond cutter. He gets to 3 turnbuckles, but Cody stops him. Some strap shots fire Cody up. He gets on the flurry of offense. Hester takes on Cody to strap to QT. He hits the Cody cutter of the ring. Cody chants. Cody gets the third turnbuckle and low blows QT. And spit in his face as Cody stops to hit him with 3 crossroads. The 4 turnbuckles are touched, and the winner of that match was indeed Cody Rhodes. And then we had ourselves a Shawn Spears talk some trash to Sam Guevara backstage, and Guevara hits him with the and Guevara catches him with a chair shot with his own. Gotcha, bitch.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
After the break, Tony Schiavone introduces Kenny Omega. Kenny starts rocking the Harley Race look. Don Callis tones Tony Bahama to buzz off. He wants to give Miami a history lesson. You got fired, Chance. Real men don't quit. They get fired. Callis shouts. He runs down the list of defeats that Kenny has had. Don says there is no one left for him to beat. We want Hangman, chants. Don is about to run down the crowd, but Dark Order comes out as Evil Uno takes the lead. He asks Kenny why is he ignoring this crowd. Why is he afraid of his friend? Very loud cowboy shit chants. He then asks Uno what is the capital of Thailand. He then kicks Uno in the balls and said, "It's Bangkok, baby."
That is.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. The Elite come out to attack Dark Order, but here comes Hangman. He clears house and is on the apron as Kenny gets to his feet. Instead of going for the buckshot, he gets in the ring and stares down Kenny, and soon Kerry bails with his belt. Earlier in the day, JR is sitting in both Darby Allin and Ethan Page. He's uneasy because both men are talking about ending another's career. Ethan says maybe Darby deserves it. What creates animosity? He's about to answer, but Darby cuts him off. It's because he got somewhere in 1 year while it took Ethan 12. He was complacent? I can't say the word. He was the big fish in a little pond. Ethan says that's true. Darby skipped the line. Page plucked them from obscurity. Next week will be the coffin match between Ethan Page and Darby Allin. Our next match of the night was FTR and Wardlow taking on Jake Hager and Santana and Ortiz with Conan by their side, while Blanchard was with FTR and Wardlow. Dax and Santana started off with some good ring work. Two amigos and a German take down Harwood. Ortiz gets attacked as soon as does Wheeler. Wardlow gets in and gun wrench powerbombs Ortiz. Dax is back in and then gets nailed with a setup powerbomb by Ortiz, followed by a kick to Santana. Hager gets attacked as we go to break. Back from break, Ortiz and Icy retaken into Wheeler. A near fall occurs, but Wardlow breaks it up. Dragon Suplex Jackknife pin double teamed by FTR and on Ortiz for a 2 count. Hager gets attacked and puts the ankle lock on Wheeler, but Dax breaks it up. He hits a big boot. Wardlow gets attacked and the crowd gets amped. The two studs trade shots. Hager rolls through and gets rolling gets rolling in the ankle lock. FTR managed to catch Hager in a big rig for the 1-2-3. The winners will be the Pinnacle. Post-match,
MGF's. Is that MGF's group?
yes.
Pinnacle? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch this show, so I don't know anything.
I don't watch it either.
Who does?
Conan hits Wardlow with a mad ball, but Wardlow is on phase. Tully then hits Conan with a chop block. Next, what?
What?
Next week, Jon Moxley is defending the IWGP US title against Carl Anderson? Huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
What? On
Did I just hear
AEW?
that correctly?
Yeah,
On AEW?
on AEW.
Technically, guys, not just AEW, it's AEW's Fyter Fest Night 1.
Fuck!
That is news.
I forgot about Fighter Fest. Son of a bitch.
Fighter Fest.
Okay,
Fighter Fest.
alright. We cut to a video package of Machine Gun Kelly, fuck me, a Machine Gun
Machine Gun Kelly,
talking
eh?
Machine Gun
himself
Kelly.
lead up. We have to face off between MJF and Chris Jericho next. Miami sings on to Judas. A Finn tries to get in the ring, but Jericho takes a jab at him. MJF plays to hit, then addresses Jericho, saying that's when Chris wanted a piece of him. He said he should have let the fat bastard fan come in here and beat MJF's ass. Chris says he'll do anything to get a piece of Max. Even has sex with.
I'm sorry, what did I just hear?
Chris says he'll do anything to get a piece of Max, even Even it means to have sex with this mother.
Okay. Are you sure you're reading from the right source?
Oh no, yeah, I am. No.
All right, Josh McIntyre.
MGF is mythful, but he's not gonna let him rattled. He said one of MJF's favorite parts is Chris' career with his feud with Jon Moxley. He liked that he had Mox take on all the inner circle, but he's gonna make it better. MJF notes that he's a fan of Greek mythology and cities and the labors of Hercules. Jericho accepts his labors. He's going to ruin his life that it ain't no mythology. He signs the contract, but MJF isn't done. He's gonna come up. He doesn't come from dumpster fire like in Miami. He comes from Plainview in New York. Up there, when they shake hands, he demands Jericho does so. There, Chris obliges and gives him a Judas effect.
This Jericho needs to retire, bro. He's way past it.
He's already past his prime.
We'll see. Back from break, Britt Baker is upset that Reba got hurt. Tony Khan should feel terrible. She makes some millions. All for what? So Vicky can bring him Andrade El Idolo? She says, enjoy your blood money. Maybe next week, AEW Dynamite could take place in Saudi Arabia. She talks about taking Nia out in Dallas. And then our next match of the night was going to be the debut match of Andrade El Idolo taking on Matt Sydal. The two men grapple up, and Andrade soon nails him with a brainbuster. He climbs up top, which Sydal fights off, but does leap off to a handspring and splash down on him. 1 count, Idolo chants. Sydal aims to attack the legs of Andrade. He downs El Idolo, and Matt climbs up top, but Andrade knocks him out of the ring. Off with go to break. Back from break, Sydal gets a roll up for a near fall. Andrade turns Matt inside out. He tries to stop him out with Trio Row, but Matt dodges and leads up with the Meteora 2 count. Idolo ends up winning with a hammerlock flatliner. Was that a hammerlock DDT?
Probably.
Probably.
Hammerlock flatliner, hammerlock DDT.
Probably. Winner was Andrade El Idolo. Post-match, Andrade locks in a inverted armbar to add salt to the wound. We get a look back on the history between Matt Hardy and Christian Cage. It's going to be the two battling next week at Night 1 of Fyter Fest. Tony...
That's a weird match.
I mean, it's not, because we have two WWE...
Old people.
Old people that were in WWE competing. So...
Yeah, but Mike Sydal and Andrade were both in WWE too, so...
That's true. Tony Schiavone staying in the ring with Arn Anderson. Arn says... Schiavone, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, I know this segment.
Arn says, it's great to be back in Miami. We missed y'all. We missed all y'all. Lights go out again. As Arn about to say something, the lights come back on. And guess who's standing there? None other than Alistair. Wait. No. Not Alistair. Malachi Black. He gives the black mask to Arn Anderson. And when Cody goes to confront him, he gets a black mask too. So Malachi Black is in AEW, boys. Poggers!
Oh my god, the crowd goes crazy.
The crowd goes crazy.
You know what I absolutely love? Did you see his eye? His eye is still the same after what Rollins did to him.
They know how to keep the story going on.
Detail.
Also, WWE botched his release. That was so funny.
They did botch it.
They botched his release. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Please come back.
Yeah, instead of giving him a 90-day non-complete release clause, they gave him a 30-day.
Imagine. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We're sorry we released you. We'll give you a lifetime supply of pancakes if you come back.
Hey, I mean, you say that to Kofi Kingston, he will resign instantly.
There's
Baby.
people that never like fucking asshole. They don't even serve pancakes.
Whoa.
New Day does. Anyway,
Kofi does.
You want pancakes? Talk to the
Anyway.
New Day.
Anyway, earlier tonight, Ricky Stark stood in the ring with security behind him. You can't trust Brian Cage to put his hands on him. Out cuts Taz, who doesn't like what Ricky is doing, but Starks wants to be ready for his FTW title match. He calls out Cage's wife and promises that Cage come out to him. Next match we got ourselves is the Blade and the Bunny, husband and wife, taking on Orange Cassidy and Chris Statlander. Yes, by the way, if you haven't noticed, the Blade and the Bunny are married. Get it right. Anyways, Cassidy and Bunny feign for some What? Cassidy and Bunny feign some intergender wrestling.
Welcome to another episode of the Wrestle Arc podcast, where all we see is Peyton's forehead. Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm sorry, but
And if you thought the close-up he did a couple weeks ago was bad,
That's funny.
I'm sorry. That rhyme was like, what the fuck? But Bunny tags in Blade, who immediately does a stun dog millionaire. Bunny and Chris go at it next. Nice stalling suplex by Statlander is very impressive as we go to break. Brawl between Orange
I'm
and
yawning,
Blade.
guys.
Randy Orton and... Fuck! Damn
can
it!
you fucking
Damn
get your
it!
shit together?
Damn it, Len. Fuck you! I said Randy Orton. Fuck you! Fuck.
Randy Orton would never leave WWE for a B-Tech company.
A brawl between Orange and Blade on the outside. Blade gets immediately laid out, and Statlander hits an Area 51 splash on him. Orange covers, but Bunny saves. He gets some brass knuckles out and slugs Orange with him, but Statlander takes him and attacks herself in. She hits the Big Bang Theory on the Bunny for the 1-2-3. And looky here, we got some UFC fighters in the ringside tonight. Jorge Masvidal, Amanda Nunes, and Dan Lambert are at ringside, but Lambert takes the mic from Tony Schiavone and steps in to run down AW. He cites classic Florida wrestling. Says that AW sucks. He says always trust your instincts. Out comes Lance Archer to attack him to give him the his blackout. Wow. So Lambert, you thought so a fucking UFC fighter just got completely slammed by Lance Archer.
Also, I'm sorry, I'm going off topic here. But talking about UFC, did you see Conor McGregor's ankle?
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
They said it wasn't his ankle.
I feel bad for
I
that.
heard something. I heard that it wasn't his ankle
Son of a
that got
bitch.
broke. It
I
was
feel
one of his
bad for
like
that son of a bitch.
lower leg bones.
Dude, that ankle got
That
broke.
looked disgusting.
That ankle got broke. My god, that was disgusting.
Was it the ankle
He's-
though, or was it
Yo,
another bone?
he's only going to be on crutches for 6 weeks.
For 6 weeks, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
He had surgery today, and he's going to be on crutches for 6 weeks.
Dude, that whole ending to that fight last Saturday night was bullshit.
I made a meme out of his rant, by the way.
You did. You fucking did. I fucking hate you.
Oh, you know what? I am going to answer this person, and I am going to tell them, shut up in full capital letters because I am busy.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Alright.
can I just point out, it's almost been 1 hour and we haven't even gotten to Impact yet.
I don't know.
Yeah, talk faster, Peyton.
I can't. Anyways. We now
Just do it!
we now on to the main event of Road Rager. As we got ourselves Penta El Zero Miedo and Eddie Kingston versus the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championship Street fight.
Yeah.
Bucks come out wearing nut-hunging jorts. Callis gets a commentary,
I thought you were about to say they
Eddie
came out wearing nothing then.
and Penta tee off on both brothers. Nagazara gets his head kicked off. They go for the brand color in the
Wow.
ring, and the Bucks try to take advantage. Eddie and Penta set up Nick up for a Dudley Boys. What's up? What's up? With a steel chair, and they hit it. Eddie and Penta set up Taylor at ringside, and one upside down in the ring. Eddie gets planted on a table in the ring, and while Penta hits a Canadian Destroyer on Matt, the table at ringside. We go to break after Penta gets nailed with a trash can. Back from break, Nick Jackson nails Eddie for a near fall. Penta gives sling blades to both the brothers. The Bucks double team Eddie with a corner cannonball and a back kick combo. Eddie soon locks Matt to a rear naked choke. Nick climbs up top and 450 splashes the ref. What? Nick climbs up top of top in the ring and does a 450 fucking splash to the referee. Okay.
What the frig?
Matt clearly taps for Eddie's move gets broken up. The Good Brothers come out, but get handled by the challengers. Brad Cobb gets involved, but so does Frankie Kazarian, who powerbombs the Stooge through a table. Eddie hits his spinning back fist on Matt, and once again has to win. But the ref comes in, makes the count, and gets awarded. Kazarian stops further scenario, but the Good Brothers hit him with a match killer. Eddie soon dumps out thumbtacks, and there's plenty of action on top of him. The finish ultimately comes out as the Bucks put tacks in Eddie's mouth and double kick him for the 1-2-3, and the winner, and still the AEW Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks. And that hereby ends.
Who's going to take those titles off of them?
I don't know who.
Remember when most people thought it was going to be Moxley in Kingston?
It didn't happen.
Have they faced See, now you're gonna know how much AEW I watch. Have they ever faced the Revival?
They took titles off of
Revival. Yeah,
Okay.
they did. And
See, I don't watch cap.
And that hereby ends AEW. We now go on to
Thomas,
Impact.
hurry up with Impact.
Ow, my arm.
Hurry up, lock.
I nearly broke my arm, guys.
Oh no.
No.
I'm fine though. Continue.
Anyway, just 9 nights away to Slammiversary, and all new Impact is in the air. Gia Miller interviews the Impact World Champion Kenny Omega and Don Callis ahead of tonight's in-ring contract signing with Sami Callihan for their match at Slammiversary. Callis tells her that he hopes everything makes it to the signing. Then we get our first match, which is Brian Myers with Sam Beal against Jake something. And excuse me, at the end of the match, Jake something defeated Myers by a pinfall. After the match, Myers was supposed to acknowledge Jake as a professional, but Beal jumps him from behind. Myers and Beal deliver a 2-on-1 beatdown until Matt Cardona makes his shocking return to help Jake clear the ring. Then we came back for break. Gia Miller asked Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo what's next for her alliance with Susan and Kimberly was officially over. Purrazzo says that she has defeated everyone that Impact Wrestling has put in front of her, and that's why tonight she's issuing an open challenge. And then commercial break comes back. Unfortunately, when Sami Callihan got interviewed with Gia Miller, he got arrested. For no particular reason. Then the next match, we get an open challenge. Deonna Purrazzo, the Knockouts champion, puts her title on the line against the debuting former AEW superstar, Lady fucking Frost.
Who? What is Peyton doing?
Payne's completely lost it.
Is he okay? Are we working with a 5-year-old? I think he's hurt himself. Anyway, continue.
Yep. And Lady Frost is used to be a AEW superstar. Now she has an Impact contract.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
So Deanna defeated Lady Frost and retained her championship. Then we get Impact Hall of Famer and first ever Knockouts champion Gail Kim confronts Deanna, the virtual, so that Kim is challenging her to a match for the Knockouts title. That's not the case. Kim says that she has nothing left to prove and remaining retired from in-ring competition. Kim is out here to announce that at Slammiversary, Deonna Purrazzo will defend the Knockouts Championship against a mystery opponent of Impact Management's choosing. So we'll see at Slammiversary who will Deonna face. Possibly a debut.
Hey, this is going to be a massive call, but I've heard that Mickie James is apparently supposed to come back, so I think it's going to be her.
Ain't she in a... Fuck!
Shut up. You keep on dying over there.
Ain't she a freaking NWA though?
Anything can happen in the wrestling business.
I mean, anything can happen. Like we've seen in NWA superstars in AEW, so why the fuck not?
Would it surprise you if it is Gail Kim?
I don't think so, because she said typically she applied for in-ring competition, but to me, I would personally think, what is it? I think either the Iconics, because I know that either one of them, but that might not be the case, but they might become after the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. That's all I'm going to say.
Gail Kim did say, though, she needs to prepare for, the biggest match of her career, though, so,
Okay, next. Who blindsides Chris Sabin inside Swingers Palace, a.k.a. the worst fucking casino in Impact Wrestling? Fuck Johnny Swinger.
Whoa.
As the two prepare to face off at Slammiversary.
What did Johnny Swinger do?
He should be fired from Impact. Anyway, after joining forces with P.D. Williams, Trey Miguel, and X-Division champion Josh Alexander against Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, Rahit Raju, and Shira last week, Chris Bay says that he picked his own side, and they just happened to standing on it. Before his upcoming 3-on-1 handicap match, W. Morsley accepts Eddie Edwards' challenge for a match at Slammiversary. Morrissey sends him an anonymous warning that he is going to demonstrate what will happen at Slammiversary right here, right now. And with this, it's W. Morsley against Jason Page, a.k.a. Ethan Page's brother, Manny Smith, and Dante Evans, a.k.a. the motherfucking Impact Jobbers.
Wow. Cannot believe Impact has jobbers now.
All I'm gonna say is, Peyton, are you okay? Are you dying?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay.
At the end of the match, W. Morsley just defeated the three jobbers, but I'm not going to explain their names again.
Okay.
Don't need to know their names.
Yeah, I just don't need to throw the names because... Okay, ever. Okay, anyway, next. John Keller shows the footage of Sami Callihan. Spoiler alert, not Sami Callihan. I'll explain why later. Attacking him earlier tonight, which led him to his death. Impact Executive Vice President Scott D'Amore informed the Cows that despite the attack, the Impact World Champion, Kenny Omega, will still take part in the contract signing tonight. And the next match, Susan and Kimberly against potentially number one contenders for the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championships, Havoc and Rosemary.
That's a weird tag team.
I know, right?
They were rivals at first in the past. Now they're like
know.
partners.
It's a weird tag team.
You know, the thing is, like, Havoc could be in Decay, to be honest.
Decay is not Decay anymore. Decay broke when Abyss left.
No,
Well,
like,
they're regrouping Decay, but this time they got Black Taurus in the faction.
Decay isn't Decay without Abyss.
Yeah, but Impact Wrestling still called Decay, so whatever. So okay, moving on. Rosemary and Havoc defeated Kimberly and Susan, and here we go. And this is the get ready because we got a 2.0 version of Ding Dong Hello. This is All About Me, which is hosted by motherfucking Tennille Dashwood.
Oh God. Emma.
And Tennille Dashwood blames Jazz for ruining her chances to making Rachel Ellering her new tag team partner, which plus that didn't happen. Jazz has been intent on rekindling the friendship of Ellering and Grace, and last week it appeared as though she was successful. Jazz was about to leave when Dashwood lays her out from behind. Moments later, Jordan Grace and Rachel challenging Dashwood and Caleb with the K with a tag team match next week.
Is his name actually Caleb with a K?
Yes, that's what Impact named this guy. And well, in fact, Caleb is married to Chris Statlander from AEW.
oh, for real?
So, yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Next, Rich Swann and Willie Mack, TJP and Volleyball, and the Good Brothers all lay claim to the double contendership for Volleyball Design's Impact World Tag Team Championships. The reigning champions confront them into the ring when Anthem representative Tommy Dreamer announces a fatal four-way with the titles on the line at Slammiversary. Right now, a member from each team will compete in a fatal four-way singles match. And that's where we get one half of the Impact Tag Team Champions, Diener, TJP, Rich Swann against Carl Anderson.
So
And
so that Fatal 4-Way match is good for the titles, right?
correct. It is the Good Brothers, Volleyball Design, Mack and Swan against TJP and Volleyball.
So
Oh my God.
to clarify,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at something.
to clarify, they're sending a member of each team to the ring for a match.
Yes, and that fatal four-way singles match is between Rich Swann, TJP, Carl Anderson, and Diener.
You know what? It's like what they did at Mania 36, but with that match, they sent in Biggie, Morrison, and some other guy I don't remember.
Wait, WrestleMania 36, it was Morrison, Kingston, and Jimmy Uso.
No. It wasn't. No, it wasn't Kingston. It was Big E.
No, that was on SmackDown when they regained the title.
Ah, son of a bitch!
At Mania, Morrison and Miz retained technically.
And then on SmackDown.
On SmackDown, it was Miz, Big E, and Jay.
Got it. All right. Next.
Yep, Peyton.
The winner of the match, by surprise, Carl Anderson, hitting one half of the Impact Tag Team Champions, Diener, TJP, and Rich Swann.
Well,
And after another loss earlier tonight, Susan and Kimberly are out of options. But Kimberly tells Susan that she has a backup plan and sends her to see none other than Father James Mitchell.
Ooh. I know
Suya!
who he is.
What does the sinister Mister have up at his sleeve this time? Possibly the return of Sue Young?
Might be. Might be.
I loved him when he was with Abyss. It
Okay.
was awesome.
Yeah, I like that as well here. And we get the main event, which is the contract signing for the Impact World title at Slammiversary. Scott D'Amore invites Impact World Champion Kenny Omega and John Callis to the ring for the Slammiversary main event contract signing. Callis says that Omega no longer has a challenger after Callahan was arrested for assaulting him earlier tonight. And Omega was fabricated by Callis. Callahan appeared in the ring, and before that, they have a video package that it's not Sami Callahan attacked Callis. It was fucking what was it? What is its goddamn name again? Johnny Bravo is dressed as Sami Callahan.
Like,
So apparently,
wait, like the TV character or like the?
you know the Who Shot Johnny Bravo? Remember that Who Shot Johnny Bravo storyline?
Yeah.
Yeah, that him here at this point. He dressed as fucking Sami Callahan to bring Callahan to commit a crime.
Mm.
So yeah, Callahan appeared to the ring and brawl breaks out between him and Omega. Callahan takes out Omega with a package pile driver, then signs on the dotted line. With the Slammiversary main event now official, Callahan sends one final message by power bombing Omega through a table, and that's how we end Impact Wrestling.
All right.
Ah!
What's
I
up?
just made a mess. I just threw stuff on the floor.
Oh no.
oh no.
It wasn't me.
All
Go
right.
back over there. Stay over there.
Blame John Cena.
Yeah, it was all your fault, loser. Can't see you, but
All right, Ross, you're up. Nighttime time.
Alright.
smack you down.
Final show we get to talk about. Alright. Universal Champion Roman Reigns kicked off the evening's broadcast.
He was
almost
actually here.
immediately Huh?
He was there.
Who?
Haynes, he wasn't there last week,
Oh.
but he was there this week. Well, yeah.
Yeah. We kicked off the evening's broadcast almost immediately taking exception to Edge's claims from a week ago that he is afraid of the Hall of Famer or that the Ultimate Opportunist is in his head. He isn't. He dominated at WrestleMania, won the match, and printed a shirt based on it. The topic of conversation turned to family, and Jimmy Uso made his way to the ring. After
Jimmy
insinuating
was
Reigns
there.
was on vacation. Yeah, Jimmy was there. We expected him not to be there, but...
We expected Jay.
Yes, we did expect Jay, but not Jimmy. After insinuating Reigns was on vacation, the head of the table said he was busy doing what his cousin could not. Then, a returning Jey Uso made his way to the ring and said he was back for all of them. Jey vowed to always have his brothers back, and Reigns reiterated the fact that no one can touch them when they're all together. The head of the table embraced the Usos, putting their family drama behind them and presenting a united front for any babyface challenger to overcome. So now the bloodline is finally working together. With Big E and commentator Pat McAfee watching at ringside, enjoying pedicures at the same time, Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin continued their never-ending feud in a Money in the Bank qualifier match. Which
Hey,
we all
you
knew
forgot-
how this was going to go.
You forgot how Shinsuke and Boogs got to the arena.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
came in
right.
Corbin's
So,
car.
If you remember, from what happened like the week before that show, Baron Corbin lost his car, and the week later we find out that it was repossessed by Nakamura and Boogs, which is kind of fucked up.
Can we repossess Peyton?
No.
Can we repossess Peyton, please?
At that
No.
moment, that Corbin knew.
If
He
anyone
fucked
should
up.
repossess Peyton, it's Vega.
Why was Vega
Repossess him.
What book is that?
Shadowhunters.
Hit one.
Can we
I don't
not
agree.
talk about books and we get to the fucking SmackDown show?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Whoa. Calm down.
Corbin shook off shots about his financial status and loss of the King of the Ring crown to dominate his opponent early. Nakamura fought back and had the former Arizona Cardinal reeling. What the fuck is this?
Bro.
But Corbin drove the new king into the announce table as the show headed to break.
Arizona
Corbin-
Cardinal what?
Arizona Cardinal reeling. Bleacher Report, I'm sorry, but that got me confused.
Bro, wait a
Bleacher
minute.
Report,
Bro,
you need
bro,
to be
wait a
Hold on,
minute.
Al's gonna-
Bro,
Hold on,
wait,
Al's gonna
time
come up,
out.
Harry.
Time out. Corbin's a fan of the Chiefs. He ain't no goddamn
No,
fan.
Nakamura.
Okay, first of all, Payne, Corbin drafted with the Cardinals, and then he played for the Chiefs.
I swear you just shouted at me for talking about the book.
Wait. Corbin was a football player?
Yes, he is. He used to be an NFL
No, he
football
was
player.
a freaking ballerina.
How?
Hold. No.
From Kenny Omega.
How did I not know this?
Anyway, just move on.
Kill
Corbin
now.
survived a triangle choke from Nakamura and turned him inside out with a big clothesline. The King answered with a Kinshasa and scored the pinfall victory to advance to Money in the Bank. Corbin loses and Nakamura is now in the Money in the Bank contract match. Which, let's be honest, we all saw that coming a mile away.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie to you, he could be one of the favourites to win it with his new character.
Yeah, honestly, he can be one of the favorites.
We'll see.
Still probably gonna be McIntyre though.
Yeah.
Imagine if it's Riddle.
Hell no.
And then Orton's like, excuse me, that's mine.
No,
It's a good
only
story
reason
from
you're
him
in
and
this-
Orton.
He's like, the only reason you're in this match is because you substituted for me, so I should be the holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase. I mean, I would actually kind of dig that.
Imagine if that actually happens.
Imagine
now-
if Orton costs Riddle the briefcase.
That's too soon.
We'll see.
Nah, it's
Now-
fine, it's Orton.
Now,
The worst
This-
wrestler in the world, remember?
yeah. Now, this is probably the shocker of the night. The women's tag team champions Natalya and Tamina made their way to the ring and addressed the idea of a new team debuting on SmackDown to threaten their reign as the top tag team in women's wrestling. As they were interrupted, out came the
Shotzi-
unexpected team of Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Knox.
fucking Knox.
First of all, where the frig is Ember Moon? Isn't she Shotzi's tag partner?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
they want to.
yeah.
I guess they threw that away now.
Looks like that
And then
tag team
Tegan
is now
Knox.
like. Looks like that tag team is kind of like broken up for one day.
Tegan Knox literally just returned on NXT.
And now
Like,
she's
weeks
back.
before.
And now she's on SmackDown now?
They
Yeah.
actually they beat the champs too.
Yeah, they beat them. Shotzi pinned Natalya for the win.
I think though they're gonna have a title match and Money in the Bank, and then they're gonna lose and go back down to NXT because.
And now
yeah.
the next segment. And now the
Because,
next segment.
Wait a second.
No, because Tegan Knox and Shotzi Blackheart are pure fucking talent here. Like, I mean, like I said about the Lucha House Party, even though they're gonna have like a losing effort, they're still the most talented superstars inside of the WWE.
True that. But the thing is, like, why? The thing is, The one thing that bugs me is that fucking Tegan Knox is on SmackDown, even though they're trying to start another feud with her with fucking Candice
Yeah, I
LeRae.
think she's gonna go back down to
Yeah.
NXT. This
You
is just
gotta-
a one-time thing, I think.
Yeah, didn't they have one-time things before, like when they had Sasha Banks debuted as the NXT Women's Champion?
I mean,
I think so.
I think
They
they're gonna
did
go
have
back
that.
down to NXT. It just makes the
Yeah.
most logical sense. They just want a different
Yeah.
match from
A
Tag Titles at
one-off.
the pay-per-view, probably.
might be.
Okay, moving on. Sonya Deville officially announced the injury suffered by Bayley before throwing to a pre-recorded video in which Bayley blamed fans for her misfortune. From there, they officially revealed that Bianca Belair will defend her SmackDown Women's Championship not at Money in the Bank, but the next week on Friday Night SmackDown against freaking Carmella. Even though at the time she was meant to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But instead, we get cut off by Liv Morgan, who throws another rant, and then we eventually learn that Carmella is out of the Money in the Bank ladder match and is replaced by none other than Liv Morgan. So now
Thank
Liv
God.
Morgan is in Money in the
There's
Bank.
still one more space, though, so Carmella could
At
be
the
in it.
time, there was
At
2
the-
spaces left, but we learned earlier today that Natalia has been added. So now
Yeah,
there's one more
maybe
space.
now they won't have a tag team title match then. I don't know.
definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. There's one more space
And then
left.
next up, after that, we learned that very, very soon we are getting the very special debut of Toni Storm on Friday Night SmackDown.
About
Could she
time.
be the last person in Money in the Bank?
Fucking time that Toni Storm.
I mean, they're probably gonna bring her debut like they did with Rhea Ripley, like continuously building it up every week until eventually it would happen. I feel like that's the direction they're going.
One of the thing is, it's about damn time that SmackDown actually gets a woman superstar.
Raw needs them, bro. They've literally got Charlotte, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley. That is their women's division.
I mean, true. Fair point.
That is
But
true.
SmackDown needs more talent than Raw.
Nah, Raw needs more talent than SmackDown.
Well, let's
Yeah, I
face
mean,
facts. Raw can never
Well-
beat SmackDown.
Well, think about it. The
Let's
main
face
reason that
facts, if
there's
Raw had better superstars, they could beat SmackDown.
Well, here's the thing. The reason that they don't have many people focused on the Raw Women's Championship right now is because most of them already qualified for Money in the Bank. That's what their focus is right now.
Yup.
And for those who lose Money in the Bank, they could probably be redirected to the Raw Women's Championship.
I mean, in the Raw Women's Champion, like, you could easily put Shayna Baszler against Rhea Ripley in a feud.
True.
Yeah. Rhea did take the NXT Women's title off of Shayna Baszler. So that's a bit of history right there.
Yep.
They need Becky Lynch to return, and return pretty
She's
soon
coming.
to save that women's
Yeah.
division.
She's got to be returning soon.
They need her on the Raw.
Right. But anyway, moving on. The next match we had was between Cesaro and Seth Rollins for another Money in the Bank qualifying.
This rematch
Cesaro and Seth
again.
Rollins wrote the latest chapter in their
Hey,
rivalry in a Money in the Bank qualifier with their championship aspirations at stake. The back and forth match saw both men seize control at different points until the Swiss Cyborg spun Rollins repeatedly. The Architect, the former Architect, I guess, fought back, busting open his opponent's forehead, as Kevin Owens, who was actually sitting in on commentary, alerted the viewer to an exposed turnbuckle. Cesaro, slowed by his head injury, repeatedly found himself fighting the referee's count on the floor until Rollins delivered a wicked DDT on the entrance ramp. Cesaro fought back through the blood pouring in his eyes and beat the ref's count, which put Seth Rollins in massive shock. But until then, Cesaro would just end up falling victim to a curb stomp and would lose to Seth Rollins.
First of all, I'm
That-
just going to say, we have Lux7 in the chat, so everybody go subscribe to Lux7 right now.
Hey, Lux.
If you don't, then you are weird. And he said, Raw used to SmackDown for years, don't act like Raw was never good. Exactly.
Yeah,
True.
Raw, there were times when Raw was
As
better
bad
than
as Raw
SmackDown.
is, it's still their flagship show.
Yeah. It's the longest running weekly episodic television show.
show in history.
It is. So there's a reason it's called the flagship show.
But yeah, if you don't subscribe to Hulk 7, then you're officially not.
I heard he's at 170 subscribers right now.
He is at 170 subscribers, so let's get him to 200
Let's get him to 200.
Load the
We can do this.
hundo.
and get us to 60.
Yay!
And eventually, backstage, we would also get a confrontation between Edge and Seth Rollins. Edge not only
They're
talking
building
about
this up,
their
aren't they?
history. Yep. Not
Speaking of
Edge not only
subscribers.
talking about their history in 2014, and also comparing how he would challenge Roman Reigns to how Seth would challenge Roman Reigns. Edge saying, like, you would just bitch and complain to get a title shot, and Edge just demands it. And he's going to do what Seth wouldn't do, and that's call out Roman. Big words
They
from
are
Edge.
building to Seth versus
They
Edge.
are really building this to SummerSlam.
This is going to be good.
But Seth's going to win, though, at SummerSlam.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Probably.
see Seth winning at SummerSlam
But
against
then,
Edge.
do you really want Edge to lose to Roman and Seth?
True.
Yeah, probably.
Because he has
They're
to
not
win
gonna-
at some point.
Yeah. They also got to build up Rollins and Reigns for the title, right?
It depends when they're going to have that match, though,
It
doesn't it?
depends. Yeah, it depends.
If
It really does depend.
Because clearly, if they're building towards Seth and Edge at SummerSlam, then clearly something's happening with Reigns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it is John Cena, but something's happening. Otherwise, Seth would be in that match with Reigns.
Yeah.
So,
If we're
Yeah.
not getting Roman versus Cena at SummerSlam, then it should probably be Roman versus Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're not going to do Seth versus Edge. But to end the show, Edge would call out Roman Reigns one-on-one. Roman tells the Usos to stay back and not get involved. But as soon as Roman walks out, the Usos come out to back out Roman Reigns, and Roman's not happy with that. So what
when
happens?
is Roman ever happy?
Never.
Exactly.
Never.
Roman and Edge would fight, and all of a sudden the Mysterios would come in out of nowhere to attack the Usos. Edge and the Mysterios working together to take down the Bloodline. And ending the show would be Roman watching as Edge does the crossface with the foot of the chair on Jay and Jimmy. Roman would have to
Roman's
watch. as that
shirt was
happens.
amazing, by the way.
Yep.
I
like the
really
shirt.
liked
He had
how
a
he had
white
the
one.
white shirt. I really liked the white.
But
That
this
was
basically just sets up the Usos versus Mysterios, which the Usos are probably going to win, which means the Bloodline are going to have all the belts. And it was basically the classic old, same old SmackDown ending we've had ever since Edge has come back.
Well, hold
This
on.
should
Edge
happen
and
at
Roman having a
SummerSlam,
fight.
right?
Hold on. But the thing is, like, the thing is, I think next week they're doing a tag team match.
6-man, I think.
Yeah.
A 6-man tag team match. Edge and the Mysterios versus the Bloodline.
That's gonna be fun to
If-
watch.
If Edge and the Mysterios win that, then Roman and the Usos are winning at Money in
We-
the Bank.
Thinking the fact that we are literally
If that even is a tag.
4 days away from the return of live crowds.
We
The
are.
fact that we're that close.
Tomorrow's the last
That's-
show. Tomorrow's the last show, and tonight's last show.
Tonight.
Tonight's.
That's the thing, though. They are making Edge look super strong, but they're making Roman look super weak here. And I think that's a mistake.
Yep.
It's pretty obvious.
Roman's
that
going to end up
he's
winning the match at Money in
Yeah,
the
he's
Bank.
gonna win anyway. You can kind of tell by how they're booking Edge.
Yeah,
like, making
because
him
they're having
super
him stand
strong.
tall at the end.
Yeah.
yeah.
Roman's
They
right.
keep having him stand tall.
I hope we get Usos as a mistake, so that'll be a good match.
Definitely.
I think we could probably get that at SummerSlam.
Maybe they'll have it at Money in the Bank to still have a week, like a
Or
day
maybe
to
on
build up
another
to it.
episode of SmackDown. Who knows?
They could have it on Money
You
in the
know
Bank.
what? You know what? If they have that Money in the Bank, we'll cover it for sure.
Yeah. But that's it for Friday Night SmackDown.
And the
I
long.
one thing. Can I just say one thing I've hated about since Edge has come back and
Yeah.
had a feud with Roman Reigns? The ending of SmackDown has basically been the same thing every single week.
Him applying
Edge and
a
Roman having a
to the
fight.
chair.
I mean, true.
Yeah, like come on,
Well,
you know.
with that being said, I believe that ends our longest roundup ever.
I don't know how this is the longest one ever.
I don't know, but the thing
Actually,
is,
I think we've had him one for a little bit longer.
But this is not the end of the contents this week.
nope.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
What about fucking Lesnar?
We lost another subscriber. We're at 57.
Yay!
Fuck.
Yay! Yay! It's fine.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we have another video. Ooh,
Oh my god. The thing is, like, we're at an hour and 37 minutes, man. This is the longest, man.
We still
Well,
have
well, there you go.
a Monday Night Raw to watch tonight too.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, yeah, oh yeah, like an hour and 31. So this is.
But we have Conman, so it's fine.
Yep, comments.
Yeah,
good.
we have fun, man.
So due to the fact that I have to work Wednesday, so and plus us being busy, tomorrow we're doing top 5 best and bottom 5 worst superstars inside of WWE.
Is that now or all time?
Same time as usual, 5:30,
No,
No,
is that superstars
era
now
of
or all
superstars.
time?
all time.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But due to me being at work till 4 p.m. in my time, we're moving the regular podcast to 6:30 Thursday, and we're having a special guest, as always.
Yes.
So
A new one.
a new one, as always, because we have like new ones every single week. And then Friday after SmackDown, we're doing our Money in the Bank predictions. My first defense of the Wrestle.
And then
You're gonna
on Saturday we're having a day off, and then after Money in the Bank we're going to be live
We're gonna be live.
with the results show. We are doing 5 streams this week, so you better appreciate it. Okay?
Yes.
I'm going to be staying up until like 5 a.m. every single day.
Yeah.
I might be dead by Sunday.
You might be actually. But
I might be dead, ill, or not have a voice.
But also, for those of you who watch my Twitch, I'm also gonna be live with Money Bank Live reactions that night as well. So hopefully y'all.
This man.
Yes, I am. So you shush.
This man. Yeah, you're
We've been
plugging
watching
your
your
own
Persona
channel.
crap. Can I just point out that most of the Persona videos that Peyton upload to his channel say no views?
Well,
Well,
yeah, because I
don't even know what that is.
Yeah, cause I think like my screen is different. So because like they want to see like good gameplay, like the screen, like good quality, but I have no capture card, so it's the best.
Also, comment down below what you think of our new transition things.
Yeah. Please comment on that. But everyone, that's it for today's roundup for today. Make sure when you leave, you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to channel, and make sure you ring that bell for more content from us, because we're gonna be busy this week.
A lot.
I bet you
content.
we are. Go follow our Twitter. Go subscribe to our separate channels down below as well. And we will see you here tomorrow with the top 5, bottom 5. For Led, Ross, and Noble, this has been Paincast saying, "Oh, it's the best with best in life." Wrestle Art out.
Peace.
Growing up ain't easy. Too many things to do weekly. Too many thoughts to think deeply. Too many thoughts to be sleeping. Yeah, oh my god, I'm not eating. I feel so empty, I'm receding. And all of my friends are misleading. All of these posts and the lives they're leading. Yeah, oh, no way, I ain't gonna stand for this today. I'ma keep my head down, I'm okay. I don't wanna listen to a word they say. And we all know fear is a slogan, yeah. And we all feel broken, yeah. And we all outspoken. Need someone who could just go. Sometimes I struggle in this place. Been in circles several days. Never knowing the right way, yeah. Sometimes I struggle in this place. People look the other way. And we all deal with our pain.